Well, I used to be pretty physically fit at all times up until 1996 when I came to Central Florida, and most of my jobs, actually my primary job, was sitting for 24 hours doing emergency response work. Um, so I didn't exercise like I should have on my off days. And I progressively gained weight, and then I got into computers and took over as the IT administrator. Well, that took a lot of time to, sitting in front of computers to learn how to do that, because I didn't go to school for it. I was self-taught. So I spent a long time doing it. Then I moved to computer gaming and spent 40 hours a week playing computer games in addition to my 40 hours at work. So just add that up with food to keep me awake, staying up all those hours, and I packed on a lot of weight. I went from, I think I was like 187 to 193, and I'm up to 297 when I came here to see Dr. Sprung. 397, excuse me, yeah. And I've already lost 11 pounds. So, yeah, it's working out good. So, and also the first day I had a lot of cravings. The second day I had memories of, like, if I go to CVS or I drive around, I'd always get something to eat. And that went away after. Now on the third day, it's not even an issue. And talk about energy. I've done all sorts of stuff, like the whole property is all cleaned up. We have a good sized piece of property, and I had all these projects that weren't done, and I've spent the last 5 days doing all sorts of stuff, full of energy. So I'm very motivated.
Tell us a little bit about you taking a whole 2 handfuls of pills. What are these pills for?
Yeah, I've got...
and what have we done with them so
Man,
far?
I've got probably 13 bottles, and I have my computer, and I have a drawer on the right which contains my business-related stuff, and then I have on the left a drawer dedicated to medication. So I have a diabetes blood sugar meters, 2 of them, and then I've got a whole row from left to right that fills the drawer, and then I had to start a second stack of pill bottles, taking like 12 pills. It was ridiculous. And every time I'd add to it, I'd be like, this is just stupid. You're going to kill yourself. So, or you are killing yourself while you're doing it. And now I'm down to, I think, like 8 bottles, because we've already stopped 4 medications. So, and I feel great. And my blood sugar, which was always high because I was running around eating tons of food, is way, way, way down in the normal range. I think it was 99 to 110, and normally it was like 135 to 185.
Which is very scary.
Yeah, all the time.
You were taking Actos, which is a diabetic medication.
Mm-hmm.
You were also taking a fluid pill.
Yeah, I had to take a diuretic pill every day.
Why?
Because of swelling in the legs, which just went down.
So we just took you off of that, and you've only been on doing this for less than a week.
Yeah.
And you lost 11 pounds. So what's happening with your ankles now?
Oh, they're much better already. My shoes, I have to retie my shoes. I have I double knot shoes because I'm so heavy. I can't bend over to tie my shoes. I have to get on a couch and put my leg up and then lean over and at an angle tie the shoe. And then it's funny because you don't want people to know you're doing that, so you have to tie it a little to the left to get it to straighten out. You learn all these tricks to make yourself look normal. But anyways, I've had to retie the shoes because my feet are shrinking. So I have boots. I have firefighter boots that have zippers on the side. I've had to retie the laces on those too.
Do you think that you had better control of that fluid with the 5 or 6 days of the diet so far, or with the powerful diuretic that you were taking?
Oh no, the diet has trumped the diuretics easily. So
that's a very important point, and we'll talk about that someday.
I might add, I had a lot of wound issues with my legs, and when taking the diuretic and trying to treat the wounds, they would always heal slowly, and they never really wanted to heal like I was used to when I was younger. And since I've been on the diet, all the wounds have started healing normally, like with the regular, they scab over type thing. That's totally new. Before it would always be like open till it finally just got down to a pinpoint and then it would close up a wound. And now, not anymore. Now it's normal. So it's great.
Now, I know you also have some sleep apnea issues.
Yes, yeah, I have to use a CPAP machine. I'm still too heavy, I think, to get off that, but I know that that's going to change because the more weight I put on, the more I needed the sleep apnea machine, the CPAP.
Did you sleep well with it, a couple of weeks ago? Was this CPAP, were you satisfied with how you were sleeping?
Yeah,
have you
other
noticed
than
any
the
difference?
heavier I got, the more the mask was an issue, and you keep having to switch masks as you gain weight to adjust to your face. So, but that's been less of an issue as I've been losing weight. I guess I'm going back into the mask size. So I'll probably have to go back to those other masks as I slowly get off of the machine. So it's really, really nice. And I used to wheeze a lot, and the wheezings went away. So that was a noticeable thing for me because I got to the point in the past 6 months where I'd be hearing things. Like, what's that? And that's like, oh, it's the wheezing. It's like, that's terrible. I'm freaking myself out, It's very upsetting.
Wake yourself up from your own snoring.
Well, I'll be very interested to come back here in 3 or 4 weeks and see how you feel after 5 or 6 days on the diet. It sounds like you've had tremendous
It's
alterations
amazing.
already.
I'm very, very happy. So I've been very upbeat and very happy. So
So
I've
you
even
should-
told my wife, like, I don't even want to work this out with you. I'll go do it myself. And just went and took care of a whole bunch of projects that were on the list to be taken care of.
You also were taking a couple of medications for like arthritic joint pains and so forth. Have you noticed any difference, or are you still
Yeah,
taking
that's making me wonder whether I need to work with you on getting off those sooner, because actually a lot of my muscle cramps have went away completely in the joint pain, specifically the muscle cramps. I got to the point in the past 6 months, once again, this 6 months been really bad, and I was very cautious about everything. Even stepping over a gate or anything like that could result in a cramp. I even fell a couple times, where normally I'm pretty sure-footed, and it's all, the weight is too much. And I haven't had any muscle cramps or any issues with that at all, and my feet have been feeling better, where I've had a lot of joint pain in my feet.